Last session, you started in the eye with a shock. Sable spoke. Confusion and accusations flew as RaRa suspected he'd been hiding it all along, while Moss insisted it was new. After tempers cooled, Sable admitted he'd vanished because he felt hurt, then returned when he heard Moss's voice. Later, in a quiet, earnest heart-to-heart before bed, he revealed he's a descendant of the Great Red Panda, sent at Moss's parents' plea to guide her. He promised to help her become a powerful druid. The two sealed it with a high five, while RaRa's trust wavered, but didn't break. You prepared for the hunt for the voice of reason. Brother Alric, still healing under Dagon's care, triangulated the target in northern Lintumia, where red dirt, purple leaf trees, and tandem trees met. Sorry, purple leafed trees, my bad. Tandem trees met. And armed you with 3 scrolls to dispel evil and good, plus 4 healing potions. Dagon offered more help and scrolls. You purchased protections. Kayth picked up a newly enchanted longbow. And RaRa quietly secured a Revivify scroll and a 300 gold diamond, disguised as a necklace, just in case. You borrowed Mithros's boat, left a note, and made for the north. Following landmarks, you chose routes by the telltale dirt and trees, then found a guarded mound. A deft distraction and careful stealth got you past kobolds and into tunnels. Inside, a gauntlet of riddles mirrored your story. A dead plant revived at the word of Lumenleaf to open a passage. Serpent statues breathed fire at Naga, melting a wall. A riddle pointed to gargoyles, water rose at the word the eye, and the painting Sebres at twilight tore open when you named Duskbrow. Finally, a great gate yielded to Varric. Beyond, a circular chamber revealed maps of Tapas, sketches of strange devices, and spread plans. Then, the thump. Vents opened high above, and water surged in, flooding the room as the door sealed behind you, leaving you standing together at the edge of a very deliberate trap.
I forgot we were in a good old water puzzle.
What will our heroes do now? Will they be able to escape before the room is filled? Why does the voice of reason know so much? Well, find out tonight on Coralthea, Waking Fates.
For will rise their fates entwined, brave and bold. Through the storm and through the night, we'll carve our path, we'll claim our right. With hearts of fire and minds so clear, we'll chase our dreams, our time is here. From humble beginnings, our journey's begun. We'll fight as one till the battle's won.
That could have helped me out in many areas.
Probably, I don't doubt it. All right, guys, so...
That would mean you would have to be raging in a time.
Yeah, but...
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah. That's a good point. All right, guys, so we are back. So like I said, last we left off, you all had entered the last chamber that all of these puzzles seem to lead you to. And as you walked in, you could see this large layer of sorts with a stone dais in the center of the room. There were papers and all kinds of stuff laid about this entire room, when all of a sudden the door behind you sealed and water began to rush into the room at an alarming rate. Already there is a thin layer of water that covers the entire bottom of this room. Now, I'd like to get into the mechanics of this encounter.
Okay.
This room is filling, and it is filling fast. with that, you will need to try and find out a way to escape this puzzle. You'll be able to ask questions and all kinds of stuff during. However, all of you must complete some sort of action before you can complete another one. Each one of you that completes an action of some sort is 15 seconds worth of time. There are many things you will be able to do here during this encounter, and hopefully enough of them will help you get out and escape with your lives. You have no idea how long it's going to take to fill, but that's something you could potentially find out. But the biggest thing to know is that each of you has to do something before you can do something again. Each of you costs 15 seconds. And I will be keeping track of all of that. But before we begin here, you stand at the beginning of this room, just outside the sealed door. You see 3 large vents that are spewing out water at an alarming rate. And the Dia is in the center. That is where we are going to begin. Proceed as you wish. And react as you wish as well.
Is there anything on the ground, or is it just like flat? There's no like rocks or
yes,
anything,
there's the dais in the center. There are tables and counters and walls filled with like diagrams, and there's even shelves with books and all kinds of stuff. But as you guys are watching, everything is starting to get destroyed by the water. The equivalent of this room looks like some sort of arcane study, and it is getting destroyed by the water.
Moss and RaRa, could you check out the spouts? Maybe me and Fizzi take a look at the Diaz.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll shout through the psychic connection we all have, and I'll make my way towards the Diaz with Fizzi to try to figure out a game plan. Try to slow the water, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Kayth, you want to help me look at this?
Yeah.
So Kayth and Fizzi are heading for the Diaz. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And RaRa and Moss, what were you guys hoping to do?
I guess we're gonna go look at... Can you describe... Is it like grates and then water pouring through, and about how high up are they? Like where the water's coming from?
The room looks to be about 10 feet high, and these vents are probably about 1 foot from the ceiling, so they're 9 feet up. The grates are probably, they're about 8 inches by 3 feet wide. And from what you can tell down here on the floor, they're just open holes that opened when, like, they activated. It opened and stuff started coming out. That's what you can tell as of right now, just standing at the bottom floor.
Well, I can't get up there, so I guess that identification process is going to have to be RaRa. Can I go look... Where were they going?
They went to the Diaz, which at the Diaz is a few... Like I said, there are... This is like...
Diaz.
It's like a stadium, but it's
Okay.
it's all the way around. So a stadium is like one side... Or not a stadium. A stage is like one-sided. A Diaz is all the way around.
It's an altar.
Okay. Got it.
It's a raised platform with stairs.
Can I kind of... You said it looked like an arcane, like...
Yeah, like
library,
an arcade stuff. Yeah, there's
workshop.
there's shelves with things. There's desks with things. There's stuff up on the walls like diagrams. But everything in here is getting destroyed by the water every second you take.
Does it, like, is it gross in here? Does it look like it's been touched, lived in? Or is it,
Yes.
like...
It looks
Okay.
like it's been lived in, used, but is now getting absolutely demolished by the water.
Can I run down to where a desk area or the workshop area, see if there's anything down there, what this person was working on?
Certainly. I don't see why not. You could run over to one of the available things. So everyone's sort of dictating what they're gonna do for their first thing, and then I'll go through each of you. And then RaRa, what were you hoping to do?
I will grab an armful of books off one of these bookshelves, and I will fly up to the grate that's right here, and I will stuff books through the grate until I clog it.
Attempting to clog the vent. Okay. So, we're going to start with Kayth and Fizzi. The two of you will run up the dais, and immediately as you're up here, you see what looks like a stone slabbed table that has a little bit of blood on it, and there's like tools around, and what looks like a smaller, like movable table holding more tools and pieces of paper. What are you doing up here?
This is going to try to look for any plans or instructions on what this trap is and how to stop it or turn it off.
Okay. You will give me an investigation check. Now, something to also note for you guys. As you are trying to look around this room for things, every round, investigating is going to get harder as the room fills with water. Just so you know. But Fizzi, you are here on the dais investigating, trying to find a way to shut off this trap.
Do I get advantage because Kayth is helping, or we are each going to roll?
Kayth, are you also doing that, or were you looking to do something different here?
I mean, from what looks at the table, all that there is on the table that you described is stuff to look through.
That's correct.
So I'll start looking through I'll start looking through stuff for anything of note of usefulness.
Okay, so that's two different things you're looking for. So each of you will roll investigation checks. And that will be 30 seconds of time.
Okay.
I'm going to use also a psionic die to bump that.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
So when we're all doing this, we're not doing this at the same time? Like, it's costing us...
Correct. So essentially the idea is Kayth and Fizzi started running forward, yelled something out to you. Then, I can't do that. Well, I guess I'll go over there. So all of that is happening at the same time, essentially, but it's also taking different amounts of time. So, Moss, you had to run across the room, go over to a desk, you're starting to search through that. And then Fizzi and Kayth ran up the steps, they started going through that, looking through where they're going. RaRa flew over, picked up books, flied up to the top, shoving books in. So the equivalent, by the time that all of it's done, is going to take a minute.
Okay.
Throw the chat, baby!
Wow, natural 20 and a 30. Holy moly. Okay.
Fizzi reaches under the dais, pushes a button, and shuts off the trap.
All right, we'll start with Kayth. Kayth, actually, sorry.
20.
We're going to get everybody's stuff before I move on.
I rolled a 24 total.
24, 30. Moss, you are checking over like a desk and stuff. You can also give me an investigation. Ooh, excuse me.
What do you want me to roll for stuff books?
Okay. RaRa, you are trying to just like bruise your way through things. So you're flying over, you're having to go down, pick up some books. Like, you definitely don't pick up enough books first. So you have to go up and then back down and then up and then back down. So it's going to be an athletics check just to start this.
My best skill.
Okay. So as we are waiting for the athletic check... Okay, 13. All right, so Kayth and Fizzi. We'll start with Kayth. So Kayth, you immediately run up to the dais. You start looking around. You see this stone slab table and this little mobile table with stuff on it. You start looking through everything that you can. As you are looking through the paperwork and the books and the little gadgets and tools and things that are here, you will find what looks like this plan to join a body somehow. Bring some sort of body back and turn it into some sort of half dragon. That's what you get from all of these plans. That for some reason there's plans to bring a body and join it with a dragon, creating a sort of like undead half dragon, and that there's blood all over this table, and it's like rigor mortis blood, and that whatever it was either was successful or he didn't have enough time to finish it. Either way, whatever that body was is not here anymore.
I'll relay that to the party, and I'm going to stuff those documents, papers, and things as much as I can that I've read, and I get the gist of them.
Okay.
And I'm going to put them in the bag of holding.
Okay. Fizzi, you come up here and immediately go. You get to the. Just drop my pen. You run to the dais with Kayth, trying to get the highest point in here to look from, to get a lay of the land, look over what's going on, see where the water's coming from, sort of get a measurement of the room, all kinds of things. And as you look around the room and watch this happening and the water just rushing in, everything sort of like gets slowed down for you for a moment. As you look around the room, you see the sealed door, you see how there is no other doors or windows, and you do not see any way of just turning this off, as this isn't just a trap. This is a failsafe. There is no turning off the water. And immediately your brain starts to rethink, and okay, oh my gosh, there was nothing made to stop this. This was meant to just happen, like someone burning down their building for the insurance money, whatever it is. That's this. So you immediately start looking around and starting to try and do the math. And with a natural 20, I will give you the math. You estimate this room is 40 feet by 40 feet, 10 feet high. You watch as the water comes in and give it a fast calculation. You think there's about over 400 gallons of water coming in per like 6 seconds. That makes about 4,500 gallons per minute. The room looks like it can take about 46,000 gallons. It's going to take 10 minutes before this place is filled.
All right, I will relay all of that to the party as well.
Okay. Moss.
Sorry, 1 second. How big are the water vents, like the openings again?
They're about 8 inches by 3 feet.
Fizzi's got to blow those things up and cave it in.
So, Moss, you've run over to like one of the desks. You're looking around at like the diagrams and the papers below you, and oh my gosh, this is so much information. It's just like I have no idea what literally any of this could mean. I need to roll a d6.
I think
you randomly just like grab some paperwork and start looking through it, and you find notes of just like lists of people's names, and some names that you can even recognize, but they're like crossed off, a bunch of them, and just written all over this thing. You see the words "someone knows?" ? And a bunch of names just like scratched out, until you see 3 names that aren't: Marin, Dagon, Mithros.
Hang on. Marin, Dagon, Mithros?
Correct. And this is like as you're even looking at it, you're like, is this a fucking whole list of all the people who live in Tapas? So it takes you a while to look through that and find those names and see that every single one of them is crossed off except for those 3. RaRa. you've seen everyone start running, and Kayth's just like, find a way to investigate the holes. So you fly over, you pick up some books, you fly up, you stuff them in, and you can't carry a bunch of books, so you just sort of push them in, and the water just coming out at an aggressive force as gallons and gallons and gallons of water just pushing through. You trying to push more in, they come out, you fly back down, you grab some, push them back in, and for a second it seems like you get a couple of books, but they just shoot right back out. And it doesn't seem like you're able to get enough books fast enough to push into that space, and they just keep pushing right back out, or at least you're not getting them in far enough to be able to get them stuck. That is everyone's first round. It's been 1 minute. Everyone is allowed to do another thing now. We can start back. Anyone can start.
Should we just grab everything we can and teleport out of here?
Oh yeah, we have the ability to teleport.
We do.
To the nearest, but it takes us to the nearest seaport. We don't want to leave here, do we?
I mean, if we have to, it's a failsafe. Also, we could make... The holes don't seem big enough to squeeze through, right?
I will say, Kayth, could you make a history check really quick?
It hasn't been that many days, right? It hasn't been enough. So here's... Natural 20.
As you are thinking out that plan, you immediately remember it's only been 5 days since you used the compass.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Fizzi, do you think you can blow up those vents and have them cave in on each other so they can't pour out any water?
I could try.
What if we just blow the door off the hinges?
Is it a door? I thought it was like a thing that's sealed, Hunter. Or no?
I did say that it's sealed behind you. It is a large metal door, like when you first came up to it. Very much like a bulkhead door. So do with that information as you see fit.
I think we should try to grab as much information as possible. I'll try to block off one of the entrances along with Fizzi. I can use my wand. But I think we should just try to grab as much while trying to slow the water. That's my idea, and I'm going to take out my wand and try to block down an entrance.
So, Kayth, you're first. You would like to take out your wand?
Yeah, my wand of magic missiles.
And what are we attempting to do?
I'm going to try to magic missile, like, as far down the water as I can see, like, up through the vent. And I'm going to try to collapse the tunnel that's flowing the water as far up as I can.
So I will say it is. So the dais goes up about 2, maybe 3 feet. So you get 2 or 3 feet up more from the 9-foot hole. You can see into it a little bit for sure. You can definitely see into it a little bit. Not sure what it'll do, but you can certainly try.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Should I roll
and
damage?
Tell me how many.
Using
many
all
slots you're trying to do, or how many of the slots you're trying to do?
I can only expend 3 at a time, so I'll expend 3 on the first one. So that will be a 3rd level magic missile.
Okay.
So that will be 5d4 plus 1 force damage to the side of this inorganic material. So that's 11 force damage.
11 force damage. Okay.
And I expend 3 charges on my wand. And I don't know if I can do it again within the, like, if you'll allow that.
So, well, I'm going to say that you yelling out and creating that plan with everybody and then pulling out your wand, that's a part of your 15 seconds.
Okay.
So you pulled it out. Or no, it was 5? How many did you roll?
Yeah, it's 5 darts, so
damn,
it shoots that. I rolled really low.
It's whoopah, 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 whoopah. 5 magic
They all sort of go
missiles,
like a...
and then yeah, you'll hear it slam in. You'll hear a little bit of some cracking and tumbling with a little bit of the stone. Does not seem to have stopped the water, but you did hear something.
Finish it off, Fizzi.
Just write some
Fizzi's gonna attempt to firebolt the same thing
Firebolt in the water.
Or at least at the entrance of it.
Catapult, Fizzi.
What are you
Shatter.
doing, Fizzy? It's up to you. What would you like
Fizzy.
to do?
What if you enlarge me, and then I punch those closed?
Fizzi, what if you reduce the door?
Or you can
Can I mend
reduce...
can I mend the holes shut?
They weren't broken to begin with.
Correct.
Damn.
You could try to reduce the door. Yeah, up to you.
The door?
Or we could stick a rock in the hole, enlarge it.
That is better than the last idea, I think.
What if we put a crowbar under the door? In the door.
Do you have a crowbar?
In the bulkhead. We do.
I have my dad's multi-tool.
And enlarge it.
Just
Smash the
Gotta make a
lock.
decision, Fizzy. What are we doing?
We're talking.
How did the door shut again?
Sealed.
It's a bulkhead, like a submarine door.
Heard. Do you want to try to get bigger, Moth?
It's up to you. I mean, I could. The rock idea isn't bad, I don't think.
I don't think we should take up multiple people's action. Like, I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah.
I do
The
think
water
we-
is also currently a foot high.
I do think we should try to get as much materials of like information before it gets ruined, because the whole point of this trap is to ruin information. But I think you, like us, yeah, I don't know. Up to you.
Could Fizzy, like, shoot Moss with an enlarged dart and look for information at the same time to pick up?
You get to do an action because
One
because you
thing.
guys are all you're planning, you're yelling out loud, you're talking together. All of this is a part of that. So choosing a thing to do is what you're doing. So making the yelling out, making the plan to decide.
What about
to hit
Big Buddy?
Moss with the stuff?
What about
I
Big
will
Buddy?
say
Does he do
Fizzy,
stuff?
Fizzy does get the added opportunity of allowing Obi to do something with his turn as well. So technically, you can do something, and Obi can do something to fill your 15 seconds. But you have
I'm
to use
gonna
Obi's
tell-
stats, obviously.
Yeah. I'm going to tell Obi to look for... I'm gonna have him go over to where Moss got her things on the table and look for more, while I shoot the dart at Moss to make her big.
Alright, so Obi's going over to try and do some more investigating. I'd say over here would be the best thing, probably not directly under the water. So Obi will come over here, start trying to do some investigating, and Fizzy, you're hitting Moss with the enlarger.
Yes.
Alright, so Moss, you'll get turned big. What went from a foot up on you, it's still a foot, but like, less, because you got bigger. But anyway, Moss grows really big. Fizzy, you send Obi over. So those two things are going to happen. You can make an investigation for Obi. And then who is going to do something next? You got RaRa or Moss?
I guess
Go ahead.
I will try and finish off.
Come on, that was a fucking 18, Obi, you scumbag fucking robot.
Goddamn
Whoa!
clanker.
How you guys were friends.
Whatever.
We are, but we're fighting.
Whatever one that Kayth shot at, I would like to go up to it and try and collapse it.
This one.
You would like to also try and continue hitting it.
Yeah, just collapse it so it stops.
Getting in here. So yeah, Obi is trying to look for things, but has no idea what he should be looking for. All right, Moss. Yeah, you want to walk up to this one, so you would move over. And how are you looking at? You just want to try and hit that thing, or you know.
Can I see? Like, am I like up? Can I see into it? What's my height here? With
So
enlarge?
you're regularly how big? Like 6 foot tall? No, how tall
Yeah.
is Moss? Is Moss
I
6
think
foot? Almost
I
6
think
foot.
she's almost 6 foot, not quite.
So yeah,
maybe, like-
you grow. It doubles your. So you get to about like You get a,
She's
you
like
get
10
to about,
feet
yeah,
tall.
you get to about 10
Her
feet.
head's
So
bumping
you're-
the ceiling.
Yeah, your head's like bumping
Yeah,
the
my
ceiling.
head's.
Yeah, you're like bumping the ceiling a bit. So you could get in there and like look into the hole a little bit if you want. Yeah, you look in and you see water for like 2 or 3 feet and then darkness. You have dark vision, don't you?
I have dark vision. Yeah.
You see
We all have dark
all the
vision.
way to the furthest of your dark vision, and you see water just rushing. And there is not
You
any,
also see
there's
some
not any
damage.
sort of like grates or anything like that. It just opened and water has just been it's just rushing through, and you can see the furthest of your distance more water coming. And it's coming fast. And you do see a little bit on the roof 5 like what looks like if someone were to take a hammer and just like hit stone or concrete or brick, it looks like 5 times someone hit just a little on the top part there.
Like inside?
Yeah, from the magic missiles Kayth did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Did they look like they put in some damage, or it's just?
It looks like the equivalent of someone taking a hammer and like just hitting a brick 5 times, or hitting like
Hey,
a stone
we
5
didn't
times.
do much here. Okay, I guess I'll try and collapse the wall, so I'll hit the top and try and like get it to. But I don't think it's gonna do much.
What are you gonna try and hit it with? Remember, it is 8 inches, so your hand right now is huge.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with my hand, or should I not?
You should hit it with a
Glaive.
weapon.
It's up to you. There's a
Poke your glaive up in there. Glaive handle.
Just think of the idea of what you're trying to do here. You got 8 inches to work with. Your hand is probably about a foot big now.
If only.
Yeah, I don't want to make the hole bigger. So I guess I'll use my glaive and try and like tactically hit the top of it to get it to collapse.
So you sort of like trying to like do one of these, like you're chipping at it real hard.
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
big and strong.
So I do believe, as enlarged, you have advantage on athletics checks. Is that correct, or am I wrong?
Mm-hmm. Any
Okay.
strength
I have
based
advantage
checks.
on athletic anyway.
Okay.
Do you?
Only when you're raging.
Oh, I might be.
Advantage
raging.
on strength checks and strength saves.
And an additional D4 to damage.
Now,
Yes.
you would have advantage, but because you're having to take a glaive and like get in there and chip at it, it's going to be a normal roll athletics.
Okay. It doesn't say I'm in rage,
Correct. Yeah, I don't believe you are. Or
but I
else-
have advantage on athletics somehow.
Hang on, let me get in there. Let's see, girl. Features and traits. Let's go down to rage. No, rage.
I guess I do have it active. Whatever. I'll just roll it. I have advantage anyway.
It does say activate rage. It looks like it's on. Maybe? Yeah.
You said it looks like it's on?
Hold on. Click the word rage.
And it said
scroll
enter
down.
for me.
Yeah, your rage was on. I just turned it off.
Okay, thanks.
So just refresh your page. That should work.
Okay.
But you are enlarged, so it's just the normal roll. As you're getting in there with a, we'll just start with an athletics check. As you're getting in there to, yeah. 16, pretty good.
24.
No, you don't have advantage. It's a straight roll.
Didn't you just... Why is it a straight roll?
Okay. So you're having to maneuver the glaive into the
Okay.
hole and like chip at it. So
I'm not going in the hole. I'm trying to use the wall above it
So you want to make the
to
hole
collapse. No, I'm trying to collapse the tunnel on itself.
bigger. So you have the hole. So we have the hole.
Okay, sure. Tell me what I do.
No, I'm asking you. You have the hole. You're trying to hit
Yeah.
this area, or do you want to go inside?
Yes.
Go inside
No.
and hit up in. So
I
you
want to
just want
hit
to
the
break
top so it
this.
collapses.
All
I
right.
think that's just gonna make it bigger, May.
So you think going in is better?
Yeah, because then
Let
it
it
classes.
Okay.
Let it ride.
Tell me what I do.
I'm asking you what you'd like to do.
No, yeah. I'll stick with that. Tell me what my 16 does.
The top one? Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're taking the glaive. Well, it'd be 24 because you're not reaching inside of it. So, boom! You're hitting it with a glaive. Boom! Boom! Go ahead and roll the damage for your glaive and add the enlarge, which is a
The
D4.
D4.
Wow, I think my thing must be on. I can't do anything.
Ooh, 4, 12, so 16 altogether. Okay. Moss, you'll watch as as you're hitting it, you watch as you're starting to break like the stone that's like a front plate there, and as you're breaking it and starting to see it crack, you do see that there's some other plate sort of behind it, and you're starting to see the thing that opened it starting to come down. It has not affected the water at all yet, but you do see as you're hitting it, it's starting to make the sealer drop. It's not dropped yet, but it's starting to drop. That brings us to RaRa as the last person for this round.
All right. Well, I can't stop this water with books. I'm gonna see if there's a mechanism here to trigger the latch that opened and see if I can reverse it.
All right, so you're staring at the hole, trying to investigate it. All right, you can give me an investigation.
Holy fuck.
Let's fucking go.
Natural 20. RaRa, as you are sort of like, you know, there's all this wet paper and
No, it's awful. I hate this.
there's wet paper and you know, books just, you know, everywhere and sticking to the wall, and it's getting everywhere, and you start to see the water rising. The water's at 2 feet tall now.
Why are we not done with water?
Water's 2 feet tall now, and you're like, okay, how can I? You start looking around, and you even reach your hands into the holes, and like, you don't feel a switch, you don't feel a gear, nothing. And you reach your hand on the top, there's nothing, and then as you're pulling your hands out, you feel your fingers sort of like catch on something, and you're like, what? Huh? And you sort of like feel into the inside of it, and there's like a crevice where the slat that moved up to open, you can feel that it's there. It is there. You just everything around you is completely smooth. You don't feel gears, you don't feel holes or buttons. Just you know it's there, and you can touch it, but that's it. But it's here. You can fiddle it. You're touching it. But that is round 2. The water is up to 2 feet high now. Who is going to begin the next one?
I will.
All right, RaRa, what are we doing?
I'm gonna prestidigitate a 1-foot magnet.
Prestidigitate a 1-foot magnet. Prestidigitation can make a magnet?
Not a magnet.
I think
that's a
Hunter
living
just
thing.
had a stroke.
You said a magnet, right?
Mm-hmm. A non-magical trinket.
temporary non-magical trinkets that are too fragile and lack real properties, like magnetism. So you can create one, but it won't have any actual magnetic properties.
All right, let someone else go. Well, I think.
Okay. All right, who's taking up first?
Fizzi's gonna shoot a firebolt where Moss is attacked.
Shoot a firebolt where she's hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what do you want to have Obi try and do? I will say where he's looking is like it destroyed. Like he's like grabbing papers. And he's like, whoa! He's got no fingers. But anyway, yeah. So you want to shoot over there and continue to try and break what Moss is doing. What is Obi doing?
Is there like whiteboards that you can like flip? Are there any like boards in here that could be flipped up?
Doors?
So they don't get like, so the water level's rising.
Yep.
So if something's like down here, it can be flipped up so it will hit it at a higher water level.
So it'll hit something at the so you're looking for. Are you just trying to?
I want Obi to flip up everything that can move like this. Like you can rotate a cork board or a whiteboard. I want him to put them horizontally.
He just wants to preserve the information that's on.
Yeah, I want to preserve
so you
what's on.
Want to try and okay, so you want to try and anything that's like floatable. You want him to start like trying to make it float on the water.
No. Whiteboards that are on wheels.
He's trying to turn it so the water doesn't touch you.
And you can flip it over for a blank chalk.
Yeah, there's not a whiteboard on wheels or anything that swivels. No. Okay, there's things like hanging on the walls. There's not like he doesn't have fancy school whiteboards and things.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying now. You were trying. I see. Okay, I was like, they're just hanging on the wall. I see what you're saying.
You could pound on the door.
That was a good thought, though.
It was. Yeah, let's go see if Obi can start opening or try to open this door.
Smash.
So Fizzi, go ahead and give me your firebolt attack.
Why do I have to click the fucking everyone now? Really?
Yeah,
really?
something happened and my Beyond 20 is not fucking working.
There is you have to hit show everyone now when you roll. It's stupid.
I'm sure you can edit it with the Beyond 20 extension. Just click it and go.
But when you click roll in the bottom left-hand corner, it allows you to roll to every run, roll to self, or roll to Dungeon Master. So you don't have to do things to whisper and no macros. Because they had to baby.
I'm sorry, Moss. I'm not using my inner.
Ooh, -1. Or negative. I've been saying that lately. Instead of natural 1, I've been saying -1. I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyway, all right. Let's see. All right, so yeah, you try and shoot something off, and it just goes into the water. Like you're trying to hit that, and the firebolt just goes right into the water and travels right through it, simmers out. Obi goes over to the door, and he will not make a roll because he's trying to move this, and it is impossible to turn the wheel to open this door. So he cannot make a roll. So that is Fizzi to start the turn. Who's next?
I'm just going to use my extra speed with, I can use my bonus action to dash, and I'm just going to try to run around the room grabbing as much material and stuff and stuffing it into the bag of holding. In this 15
So the water is 2 feet high now. There is considerable amount of stuff that has been destroyed, but you can run and try and grab some things. You would need to give me...
Is this guy...
You would
he
need to
puts
give
everything on the
me-
floor.
You would need to give me...
Hunter did just say there are things on the wall.
Yeah, there's things on the wall, there's things on the desk. Like, the water's coming out, hitting the desks, throwing things onto the floor. I mean, it's filling with water. I would say you need to give me a... if you're not going to read any of it, then just give me a...
Acrobatics?
It's not
To try to move around...
to
move around the room quickly?
It would be athletics, not acrobatics, because you're trudging
jump
through 2
from-
feet of water.
There's stuff that's still standing. Right?
Are you leaping?
He could parkour.
Could try and leap from
Leaping
thing
from
to thing.
table to table?
Parkour, Kayth.
So you could leap from table to table, and that could be acrobatics, but that's just getting you from place to place. Picking up stuff would be, let's say, sleight of hand.
Okay. Do you want me to just roll sleight of hand check?
No,
then?
actually, I'm going to still say investigation. Because even though you're not reading it, you're subconsciously sort of what looks interesting enough to grab. So acrobatics to leap from the tables. If you fail, you'll be in the water. And then making the investigation harder if you succeed. Okay, so Kayth is jumping from whatever possible things he can that are still not covered in water. Go ahead and give me an investigation, and we're gonna find out what you're able to grab as that continues to get harder.
I'm gonna add a thing.
He's gonna add a thing.
I'm gonna add a psionic die.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d6. Okay. All right, you've jumped over. You're grabbing things. You jump from thing to thing. Found an area with paper. Start filling into your bag that you can. So that is Kayth. Successfully
Should I write
able to
something
jump.
down? Or
I mean, I have written down what you got, but you can write down first batch of
Various garbage.
yeah. First batch of various evidence, notes, any of those things. I guess technically it's your second because you got the other thing, but that's fine. All right, that is Fizzi and Kayth. We got Moss and RaRa still.
I guess I'll take a non-exciting dagger and try to see if there's a trigger or a latch that I can release along the edges of this thing.
All right, I will say you can take your dagger. You know where the ridge is. You take your dagger and you just start sort of just sticking it what you can in there to see if it'll fit, moving it around. You can give me a I would allow, because it's a dagger, I would allow a an athletics that uses your dex mod. So whatever your dex mod is, add that to the athletics check instead of your strength. That's
14.
That's an acrobatics.
Well, the die was what? A 10?
A 10, yes.
14.
14, okay.
Which is what I told you.
Okay, so you take your dagger, you stick it in there, you start moving things around. If you think you're hitting something, go ahead and roll the damage for a dagger. Nice, max damage, okay. I will say it does a little bit more than what you roll, just to let you know. Okay. That's RaRa. Moss, you're left.
Moss, smash.
Moss.
It doesn't look like I can grab it and yoink it, does it?
No, it's like, it's very like smoothly behind. So like, here's the wall. It is sitting like just a little bit higher, the inside here. You're smashing the outside, creating like cracks. So it doesn't look like you can just reach in and grab it. But as you're hitting
And
it,
I can't,
it's like starting to fall.
And I can't, like, position the pointy part of my glaive in there and, like, push the shutter down?
No, you have no clearance.
Okay.
You have no clearance
Moss
above you.
smash.
Go ahead, give me another athletics, and it would be with advantage.
I don't know what
That's
happened
a-
because I
that's a
clicked
glaive
athletics.
attack.
I clicked athletics. My thing's being so weird. I'll use my inspiration die for that and do it again. Let me just erase
Oh,
So I
that.
will say
Inspiration.
they are both the same plus. So the 23 or 13 could be with your advantage. So 23 would.
I'll keep my inspiration. Let me recircle
Yeah,
that.
they're both +6, so it would have been the same roll. So that's gonna hit. Go ahead and give me. Well, I guess you rolled the damage already, which is 4, and then add your D4 from being big.
Whatever they did here, I hate it. Something is just not working with this website tonight.
Yeah, something's off for sure.
I got a 3.
Alright, well, I just tested it, and it worked for me.
Worked for him.
I don't
Did you
know.
guys hear that?
I don't know. Just doing my best.
Patriarchy.
Yeah, I mean, I had to hit acrobatics, then it popped up with the box for what kind of roll, then down in the bottom made the thing, and I clicked it. Then I rolled it.
My graphics acceleration is indeed on.
That's good. So you just need to roll your D4 for the extra damage.
I did. I got a 3.
Oh, okay, that didn't pop up, but that's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 7 in total. Okay. Yeah, you're smashing into it. You're watching as it's starting to like it's starting to fall pretty good now. It hasn't touched the water yet, but it's fallen. That would be Moss, and that is another round. The water is now 3 feet high. So Fizzi, it's almost as tall as you. So you would, if you go down onto the floor, you'll be trudging in water that's up to your neck. But the water is 3 feet high now, which is touching over top of desks now. But we are on the next one. Who's starting?
I think we just gotta try to bust through this door or something. I don't know.
By Fizzi's calculations, you have 7 more minutes.
Oh. Yeah, that's until, I mean, like, not that long until we start. Someone else start. Someone do something.
Fine. I keep doing what I was doing.
Jabbing a dagger in there.
Now I have a better idea where it is. Can it be a sleight of hand?
I mean,
I found contact with something. If it's some sort of lock or mechanism, maybe I can just pop it.
you're not sure what it is, but you did feel where it's at. You can roll. Are you? Oh, you're a bard, so that's why you. Yeah, you can do sleight of hand.
Oh, you're a bard.
Anytime you're ready.
I clicked it. What is happening? I'm refreshing D&D Beyond.
It doesn't matter, but when Hunter does it, it will work.
It just disappeared. Roll. To everyone.
Hey, you did it. All right, go ahead and roll damage. This time you're going through, you seem like you're maybe hitting some things, and it drops a tiny bit. You're definitely making work on it.
We're definitely gonna survive.
Moss should pull that down.
So that's RaRa.
Pull it down, Moss.
Fizzi.
I'm already beating the shit out of this.
That's not gonna fucking do anything, and you know it.
Pull it down! Who's next?
I'm going to. So I'm going to find the closest thing to me that's 5 pounds, and I'm going to. Why did you not do it? Oh, because I have to roll to everyone. And I'm gonna catapult it at where Moss is beating the shit with the glaive. And since a wall can't make a dexterity save,
Catapults are siege engines.
so I'm finding like a rock or something heavy and solid that's 5 pounds, and I'm flinging it at where Moss is breaking the wall.
Got you, yes. And how we've done catapult for you this entire game is to roll to hit.
No, damn. Yeah, I know. It's a +7. I'm not rolling it to this.
The dex is for them to fall over or not.
I'll take it.
Hey, that'll hit for 13. Yeah, Moss, you're like, you're over there hitting it, and all of a sudden, koosh. The water has also reached so you have water at your feet now, Fizzi. But anyway, koosh. It hits that, does a little damage. Go ahead and put that in here. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna have Obi come back.
That'll smash pieces like off of the that wall, and you'll see the slab behind it, and it like considerably fell down. Now it's like to the water, and the water's like now the water's shooting out like if you hold your thumb on a hose, and it's hitting you in the face, and it's shooting all the way across the room now.
Okay.
But that's
Moss, what are you doing?
Fizzi tried to help.
That leaves Moss and Kayth. The water is rising.
Have you communicated that you found, a lever of some kind that you've been
It's not a
fucking
lever.
around
It's
with?
just the tab that closes.
I
Cap-
don't even think I could reach it. Am I too big?
What do you mean? You're 25 feet away.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Didn't he have to reach in there to like? He feels something, but
It's come down a bit. If
He's-
on the last turn, it's slid down a bit.
So
And
it's like an inch down of the 8 inches, and you have your big hands, so your big hands would have to reach in and then like pull down. Like you wouldn't be able to this. You'd have to try and. Pull
I mean,
it
couldn't
like that.
couldn't she just big hand her own one that's like down considerably more?
So water's pushing in her face. You could try and reach your hands in again and be on your hand, and again, just imagine trying to reach into a hole and pull something downwards.
what I'm doing is taking too much time. I mean, I'll hit it one more time so we maybe have less water when it touches, but I'm probably done.
Isn't
with
it
this
just gonna
after that.
crumble right in front of where you guys are? Like, and not like? I'm just kind of confused. This whole I'm just confused. Okay.
I don't think it matters. Really.
Can Obi start trying to bash this door open, Fizzi, or no? Or he already did something.
He tried to open it. I mean, he can attack it. See if it does anything.
Gotta do something.
Certainly try to attack it.
It was an 18 Obi. What the fuck?
You hear Obi just slamming and boom, boom.
I guess I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn? I don't know. I could shoot magic missile. Got nothing cheap.
It's up to you. The room is 3.5 feet tall with water now. There's
more evidence so that when the next adventuring party finds our bodies.
I mean, you guys might die in here. Be sad and all.
Oh, I have my magic necklace. Oh, I can breathe in here for eternity. Till I run out of food and water.
Yeah, like the rest of you are freaking out, and Kayth's just like, eh.
Fizzi is kind of regretting getting rid of the Cloak of the Manta Ray right now.
We have it. It's in our inventory, isn't it? We sold that shit. You sold that shit?
No, it Fizzi made it with a fucking thing.
We never sold it. I replicated it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's gone.
It was one of Fizzi's.
Got you.
Wow.
Fucking. It's gone.
Don't worry, David. I'm here for you.
How many gallons is gonna fill the Fizzi since he rolled a natural 20? Do we get to know?
I told you that.
Can you say it again?
We have 6 more rounds.
Did you write it down?
We have 6.5 more rounds.
That's correct.
No, but how many gallons?
6.5 rounds, gallons worth.
No, but how many gallons?
22,500 gallons.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually see if that math's right. No. Wait.
More than that?
I thought it was 45,000. So it would be less than what I said because I gave the halfway point, but.
Okay, I guess I'll just do this one more time and then.
Hit it again!
Call it quits.
Make peace with your fate.
Your number's low. 18 will hit. Go ahead and give me that damage. Oh, you have advantage. Okay, 18. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Gee, I wish I could.
And then add your D4. That was an unlucky set of events that just happened.
I mean, that's about as much damage as she's been getting, right? 6 to 8.
She had done 11 and 13 a couple times. And then it was 8, 7, and 6.
Doesn't matter.
You get it to come down. The water's, shooting out even faster now. And it's hitting you in the face, but it's like there's an inch left for it to close, it looks like. And it's shooting out upwards into the ceiling and going down now. So it's hitting the ceiling and then raining on Fizzi.
Kayth, do you have any bludgeoning arrows?
That leaves Kayth left.
Why?
Because this one's almost shut.
I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna fucking lose myself in the moment. Only got one shot. One opportunity. Should I investigate or should I try to start closing this one off?
Remember, the longer you wait to investigate, the harder it gets.
Yeah.
These things get destroyed.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I'll investigate.
Or you can shoot the hole. Who knows? Maybe it'll help.
I'll investigate. It probably won't. Someone's got to. Someone's got
allies next to it. He could sneak attack it.
Someone's got to get revenge for die underwater here.
Oh, I see. So, Kayth, you have to now jump in the water and trudge. It's almost 4 feet high now. Sort of moving around. You're trying to look for what you can. You can give me an investigation.
I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll that.
Do you want to know if you fail on these things, or are you just gonna keep using up resources?
Let him use
you said it
resources.
was hard.
21.
Does a 12 succeed as findings?
No. 12 does not succeed.
You know,
Oh, really?
what is
Crazy.
DM?
I'm just asking. Yes, Fizzi?
DM, what is 16?
A
I can add a
16,
D.
a 16 would succeed. You're not level 7 yet.
The fuck we're not.
Did you guys level up
We
before
leveled
walking
up.
in
Yeah,
here?
we leveled up.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
did
remember?
before walking in here. Other group
Yeah.
didn't level up. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my bad. Yeah, you could... that's so much text. You want to use your new
Plus
ability, right?
Oh, no, why did you do magical tinkering? That's
You
not what I
tinkering.
didn't want to do magical
Genius.
tinkering.
You want to do the thing?
Splash.
Master of the universe.
Boom.
So that would make it a
Hey,
16.
don't forget about.
That does succeed.
Do I get more if it's higher? Or no?
Yeah. We've gotten all the information we can
Go ahead and
gather.
roll a d6.
It's making you waste time by picking up books, nerd.
Nerd. We're just gonna add a D8 because what else am I gonna add the D8 for? And maybe it will give
Roll a
us more.
D6.
It's a D8. I'm adding more just in case.
You already.
get
Why
more.
not just use the one you already rolled if you were gonna keep it?
What do you mean? I rolled at it to try to get higher with the inspiration to try to get higher than a 12 initially, but now I'm rolling a D8 to add on to the 16 that I got from him. So that's 23.
D6 me, brother.
A 4. Once there was a great filthy scientist named
All right.
Experimentalist.
You will once again sort of like you're able to find like a couple pieces of things that are floating on like a plate or something, and you grab that, stuff it in your bag, and the water's 4 feet high now, so it's up to your chest. And we now start another round, guys. We are in the 5th round. Who's starting?
Well, I'm doing the same thing. So I guess I'll go.
We can start with RaRa. Go ahead, and you can start with that sleight of hand.
Would a 15 work?
I don't think you can
Yes.
use it. Every
It's
time.
once per turn as a reaction.
Long
As a
rest.
reaction.
I get
Oh,
4.
it's
I get them back in the long run.
You gain the ability
Yeah.
to when you or another creature can see makes an ability check. You can use your reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a new
15
turn.
seconds.
This is a new turn. You said who's going first?
All right, I'd allow it. How many more uses of that do you have? 2 more.
Yes.
Okay.
Or,
And
yeah,
what is
2
that?
more.
What's that add to it?
4.
Makes it a 15.
15.
Okay, you can roll damage.
Thank you, Fizzi. I feel so inspired. It's so weird to have the shoe on the other foot.
Welcome, RaRa.
I like to think of it as RaRa's like, Rob, I can't feel anything, and Fizzi's like, I imagine Fizzi is like Ross right now, and he's like, pivot, pivot. That's genius. Okay.
Almost max damage again.
Yeah, it's doing good things.
It
see,
isn't.
You see it dropping more. It's not to the water yet, but it's dropping. It's just about there.
Unlock, you piece of shit!
You know it's probably about to start doing what Moss's is doing, where it shoots across the room. So get ready for that. That's RaRa. Who's next?
I'm gonna have Obi smack that door again for no
How tall
berry.
is Obi? He's only a little bit
He's
taller
like-
than you.
Yeah.
he's not as tall as Moss, so.
So the water's like here on him right now. So he's got disadvantage on attacks.
Well, shit.
Oof. So yeah, his arms are like above the water, trying to hit like this. Does nothing
Oh, we
seems
get
to be
back.
working.
I have a
He's
question.
in like super difficult terrain.
I have a question that Fizzi might notice.
He'd get to like, here. Go ahead, what's your question?
The hinges or the mechanisms exposed on the door for the bulkhead?
You're asking me? You don't...
Yeah, if it opens in, we would have hinges on the inside. If it opens out, hinges would be on the outside.
So you're asking how it opened when you came in. Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
question. You guys had to pull it open.
So it opens out. So the hinges would not be exposed on the inside. But are any of the door mechanisms exposed? Like the bolts that go into the wall to latch it shut?
Currently, right now, underneath the water, you just know that there's the circle mechanism in the center. There's rivets all around the edge of the door.
You might be better having him make athletics checks to try to pop the latch.
He didn't even let him when he went over the first time to try to do that.
I mean, did you ask?
Yes, he
Yes.
did. He said,
Specifically for Obi, when he went over there to try and do it, he did not make a roll, and I declared it was impossible for Obi to do so. Fizzi, what are you doing?
Moss, watch your head. He's gonna try to get that down that last little bit.
You're gonna try hitting it again with something?
Firebolt.
Fireball!
God.
A 12 will not hit. Do you have anything to help you?
Nope.
So as it shoots over, so there's a sprinkler of water coming out, and it's covering that faceplate you're trying to hit, and it's it's there, and you shoot through the water, but the water just extinguishes it before it can reach that portion.
Fizzi, I need you to stop shooting things in my direction. I do not trust it anymore.
There's just what?
Okay. Sorry, Moss.
I'm gonna try to shut the thing magic missile.
So the water is about 4.5 feet tall. Are you using magic missile wand?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you can just over the water and just point at it. Okay.
I'm also 6.
He could put it
something.
under the
I'm
water,
pretty sure I'm-
do a backflip, handstand under the water, fire the magic missile wand, and it would still
What
hit.
the?
I am 6'3".
Because that's magic missile.
I am 6'3", so I don't know
You're
how high.
6'3"?
I'm an elf. I'm a tall boy.
He's the tallest.
Oh, you are
Confirmed.
taller than Moss. You are taller than Moss. Okay. Well then, Mr. 6'3", the water is 4.5 feet on you. So, it's a little to the neckish area. But yeah, if you got the wand, you can... No disadvantages or anything. You can just pop it. Go ahead and tell me how many you're expending and roll the damage.
I'll just expend...
Just taking a lot of damage.
Maybe just... Should I just do one? I think just one.
Just do a 4d4 and hope that it rolls high.
3d4.
3d4.
3d4 plus 3. That's a big one.
Nice.
13 force.
Force damage.
Kayth, like... 3 little...
I'm about to come out!
3 little beads shoot out, go around...
The door that opened, come to die.
Go around the water that's sputting out, and you guys hear a shklunk, and that vent will close that, and the water's now, you just hear the water behind it moving and rushing, but is no longer spitting out of the wall there. You have successfully closed one of the water vents, which decreases the amount of water entering the room. So that's helpful. Water's still coming in, but and by Fizzi, by your calculations, you would be able to tell that it was 4,000. It was 450 per minute. Or no, not per minute. Per couple of seconds, meaning 4,500. Oh, I'm gonna do the math again.
What do we do? Buy ourselves a minute? 30 seconds?
Not 350.
Not 350. It was 4,500 gallons per minute. It's now 3,000 gallons per minute. But that is Moss, or that was Kayth. Moss, you're left.
I guess I'm gonna run to the next one.
RaRa's maybe?
Let's see. The water is.
Mine's like halfway. Maybe you could use your powerful, grippy fingers to
He
Do a
told me I
pull-up.
couldn't do that.
do a pull-up on
You
it.
could do the same
He
thing
told
you're
me I
doing right
couldn't
now,
do that.
right? Or no?
Yeah.
Go smash the other one.
I.
I've got this one.
Oh, okay.
So you are.
I do a couple big
Yeah,
girl stomps.
Yeah, you're the whole room, so 5 feet. It's, well, I guess it is about half your body now. I would say your movement's reduced by 10 feet.
I have 40 feet.
So you got 30 then.
Yeah.
So she
So I
can
make it.
I think you
make
can
it to any side of this room.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can make it there for sure. And you want to try hitting that one?
Guess there's not really much else to do.
And she only gets one attack?
Trudging through the water, making it over.
That's
making
true.
the
God.
plan.
I
Fucking
do have
stuck on
2
my
attacks
dick.
per
Yeah,
action.
Okay. I will explain it all again. That everybody gets a single
No, you would
action
explain.
As
An action is
your-
an attack action is 2.
This is not regular combat. So, if you'd like me to explain the rules again for this encounter, I will.
It's fine. We
I
already
will
know them. We've heard
roll.
them many times.
Okay. So, you're running over here. You get the advantage to hit it.
18.
You still have the advantage to hit it.
Even if we stop the water, this is pointless because we're still stuck
25.
in the room.
We'll have more time, though, to deal with the door.
All right, go ahead and deal damage.
maybe it'll open the door.
It won't.
But I mean, if the fail safes are closed, that means the door should open.
13.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, same thing's happening. You're smashing it, starting to crack. You can see the little slate behind it. That is the 5th round. We're now going into the 6th. Water's 5 feet up in the air now. It's continuing to rise. Little slower than before, but it is rising. Who's starting? You've got 4 left before this room fills.
Izzy, get up there.
Hey.
Toby, get up here.
Obi, get up there.
Sorry, 5
I'm
left
gonna have
before the room fills. My bad.
Obi kind of pick me up. I'm 3'6". Leave me alone.
Yeah, no, the water is you're on the dais and the water's already up to your
Yeah,
chest.
I'm right here.
Obi, lift me up. Yeah, Obi he'll grab you, he'll raise you up. The water's starting to fill up on him, but he'll raise you up. And what are you doing?
Moss asked me not to fire things at her head.
Shoot at me, Fizzi!
Because one of these misses, you're gonna shoot me.
Maybe you'll rage. That would be good.
It's already got it.
She does more damage when
RaRa,
she's
look
raging.
out!
What are we doing?
Firebolt and
Fireball.
are you? It's not a 1. It's not a 1. It's not a 1.
That's all you can ask for at this point.
Unfortunately, this one's
I
not
won.
damaged like Moss's was, so that's gonna miss.
I've done so many
No.
on it.
It's not outside damaged like Moss's, so it's protected by the stone. That one's gonna miss. Do you have any way of upping it at all, or no?
No.
All right. That is going to miss.
I'm gonna blast the one Moss is at with another magic missile at level 1.
Okay. How many uses are left on that thing?
Don't worry about that.
Oh. Hmm.
So that is gonna be 8 points of force damage.
8 the point, the force damage. 8 point of the force damage. Alright. That'll do 8 damage. It's continuing to get damage like the one before it did. Knowing the sort of structural integrity of the last one, you feel like it's almost halfway after that hit.
Okay.
That's Kayth. We got RaRa and Moss left.
Please just unlatch, you stupid son of a bitch.
Smash.
No!
No.
15 did it last time. I don't know if it'll do it again.
Flash, flash,
Just imagine Fizzi's still over there.
flash, flash.
But I don't get him back until after a long rest.
Correct.
And we. What if something happens in the fight?
What fight? Are you
What
in
if
a
we
fight right
what
now?
if we drown in the what
There's
if we
always gonna
drown
be a
in this
fight.
room?
There's always gonna be.
There's always in the fight. Sorry, RaRa.
Damn.
We're gonna die here.
This might be the one that does it though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Turns into a 15.
Yes.
Doesn't hit. Just kidding. It hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
5.
Lower than the other ones.
Come on, I've done so much, and I'm like accurate. I'm in the guts of it.
I can tell you exactly how much you've done, but you know.
You don't have to tell me. You could be a good DM and be like, yes, you're in the guts of it.
Are you telling me I'm a bad DM? That's why you're doing
saying-
more damage than what you're rolling.
I don't know what I'm doing. You're not telling me. You haven't described anything differently. You're like, it falls an inch.
It's falling. It's trying to cover the water, and now it has hit the water and is spurting at you like a hose with someone's thumb on it, which is now going to make it more difficult to use sleight of hand. How do you like that? As the
I
water's
figured that's
hitting
what you
in
were
the-
going to say.
Water's hitting you in the face. Moss, you're last.
Smash.
Ka-chow.
That'll still hit. Give me that damage. Okay. Considerable amount of damage was done to that. It has dropped down. It's about to hit the water. With that, we are now on the 7th round. The water is 6 feet high now. And I do need you guys to roll a d6 to figure out if one of the crucial evidences is gone now.
The crucial.
All of us or one of us?
One of you. Who will be the fate?
Oh.
Kayth loves the evidence. Let him roll.
I think we rolled 5 before. But
That piece of evidence is safe. All right, start of the round. You've got 3 more. Wait, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 4 more. Why do I keep doing that? 6 feet high the water is. Who's going first? How long does enlarge last? I just realized that.
A minute.
A minute.
Well, see, I gave you guys that. Go ahead and keep going.
Moss, I'm sorry. I know I said no, but that was super close. Actually, Moss, you can attack it first, and then I wanted to shoot by your head.
Okay. I'll attack it first.
That makes so much more sense.
Oh, thank goodness. That'll hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
I don't have a D4 anymore. I'm small.
Oh,
Is that
is
what
she
you were
small?
waiting for?
No, you do have a D4.
Oh, she says big.
I just said I gave you guys that, so keep
I
going.
Yeah, I
You
thought
know, you
you
could
were.
have
I
given
thought
it
you
up
were
to that
saying,
point.
yeah, that's what I thought he was saying.
10 points.
The slab has dropped and it's pushing out water just like RaRa. It's all like a super hydraulic hose now, shooting into your face. Who's next?
Are they both like that now, or
They're both doing that now. Yes.
I'll shoot magic
Look for
missile.
the crucial piece of evidence.
So
Fizzi's better at that.
Fizzi's already. Oh, he didn't go. So 6 feet
Nope.
high now. You've only got 3, so you're having to sort of float in the water.
And he can't hit shit, so I'm gonna magic missile.
He's not wrong. You are
I'm gonna
not
use
wrong.
A charge on my wand of magic missile, and I will shoot the one that Moss is on.
Shoot the one Moss is on. All right. So you've got 1 charge left.
You don't know me, son. 6 points.
I do. I went and checked.
This guy's metagaming
6
now.
points.
Jesus.
It drops down. The water's shooting out. It's doing what it did with Fizzi. It's shooting up now as it's almost closed, hitting the ceiling, raining down. That's Kayth. We've got RaRa and Fizzi left.
I'm gonna argue
Fizzi's gonna
for
look
something.
for this crucial piece of evidence from way up high.
Fizzi's trying to look for. Yeah, I mean, hey, like it's harder as time has gone, but it's still possible. So you can roll an investigation.
And
Oh
you
my
have flash,
God.
right?
Oh,
And you have
God.
flash, though, right?
I'm not using the last one.
We need the crucial
Totally.
evidence.
Oh my God, you're not wrong. I'll use my last fucking flash of genius.
Oh, you can
You
use it on
have
yourself?
inspiration. You have inspiration.
Oh, you do have reroll your.
I do have inspiration, but
Yeah.
You have
Inspiration's better.
inspiration, and you have inner
We'll use
monologue,
inspiration.
and you have flash of genius.
I'll use inspiration. Fucking goddamn roll it, everyone.
Does that make it or no?
I will tell you.
'Cause
You
he could-
need a
he can
17.
flash.
Oh my God.
Not
Flash.
flash.
What, do you have a +1? Someone donate.
Yeah, is there anybody in chat that wants to donate 100
A single
bits?
bit.
It's 100. But yeah.
Please, sir, may I have some bits?
I don't know. I haven't seen
That was
anybody
so
talk in chat in a while.
Because they're all enthralled with what's going on.
Oh, fuck it.
Are
I'll
they
find my
enthralled?
goddamn +1.
Hold on, Fizzi.
No, too late. I already hit it.
No, we gotta wait for chat.
Wait for chat.
Oh, look, somebody donated 100 bits.
I think early we made a rule we couldn't do it ourselves, but
I don't.
Did
I
we make
honestly-
that rule? I don't remember. It's been so
think
long
we
since we did
did.
It
bits.
has been, actually.
but it's
Oh,
fine.
thank you, Flutie
I'm pretty
Mage.
sure we've all done it ourselves.
I don't think so. But 17 will make it.
How to make
Go
a
ahead
new Twitch
and
account.
go ahead and roll a d6.
It's okay. I need to get my channel stats up anyway.
Hey, yo. Did we already find 6 or no? I don't remember.
I don't think we
I don't
found
know.
6.
I will say, and you're actually like looking for stuff rather than just grabbing things, so you will get to see this.
Oh, you see it. You see the crucial evidence.
So
Oh.
you're looking around. It's bad. It's bad. The water is getting increasingly high. It's already over Obi. It's at Obi's face, and he's still holding you up in the air. And while you're looking around, you see that mobile tray that was on the dais actually floated up, and somehow there was something off of the wall that fell on it, and it's floating back towards you, and you're like, Obi, reach me over, and Obi will sort of reach you over a little bit, and you can grab what's on it, and you take it, and it's a map, and you look, and it's a map of Tapas, and
Bag of holding.
you can see locations to strike, and it has Haven circled, the old prison tower circled, the barracks circled, the temple circled, the entire harbor circled, and the eye circled.
Ooh.
And that is Fizzi.
Could you throw that in chat for me, please? So I can put it in my notes.
Could he put it in the bag of holding with whatever he has left, or no?
Don't you have the bag of holding?
I'm 5 feet away from him.
You are
No, you're not.
5 feet away from him.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
He's
I guess if
8
Obi
feet in the
likes,
air and you're
If
Yeah,
Obi-
together
at the
they're
bottom-
6 foot tall. Together
6 feet at the
they're
bottom of a dais. You are 6 feet at the bottom of a dais, and the water is, you're floating. You're
Okay.
floating in the water.
All right.
I do a big backflip. I fly back here with what little room remains in this room,
Does a backflip.
and I'm gonna do a big wing thrust. And I'm gonna fly back, and I'm gonna smash my dagger into this plate and try to make it drop. Can I argue for performance or acrobatics?
Acrobatics seems fine.
They're the same.
Did you put that in chat?
Here, I'll write it down. That'll hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
Unlock!
Just type all this out real quick. There you go.
Thank you.
Boom! You hit it with the dagger. The dagger is going to break as you hit it, and you're gonna watch as the front slab does nothing, and the water's and you're like, close!
Shaking the bars.
And then, koosh, and it will close. You have now closed a second water stream, which is going to.
I look over
stop
at the
flowing
closest
water.
person. It's Fizzi. Like, never didn't have it.
RaRa, as you turn around, the water. There's 3 feet of no.
I know
water
it. I
to
just
the
flew above
ceiling,
it. There's not much space.
But there is only one source of water getting in now. That is the end of the round. You guys are on round 8. Who's first?
I shoot a starry wisp.
We do need to roll a d6 to see if we lose evidence.
Go ahead.
Carter,
How did we spend the entire first half of this looking for crucial evidence and not find it?
We got 4.
You guys are shit investigators.
We got 4 evidence. What do you mean? We got evidence every time we rolled. We've gotten every evidence that we.
There is still protected evidence.
I pull some mana out of the water and I throw a starry wisp over at the wall that Moss is working on.
Go ahead and roll a hit.
Let's
That's
go.
gonna hit. Roll damage. All right, you're going to watch as you pick up some energy from the water, send it over where Moss is, and the starry wisp will hit, and you guys are gonna watch as the slab will close, and there is no longer any. Hold on a second. Let me just. There we go. There is no longer any water flowing into the room as you have closed all gates. The water is still 7 feet high. It is covering the door. It is covering the dais. But there is no more water getting in. And as long as you can swim, you're okay for now.
Can I keep holding on to the bar against the wall?
Holding on to the bar?
Yeah, isn't there bars in front of the grates or something in front of these? You said?
No, there's no bars. We said there's no bars or things in front of them. There is just a slab of like metal that has come down.
Okay. I thought you said there was grates. Otherwise, I wouldn't have wasted a turn trying to stuff books into a gigantic fucking hole.
I did say multiple times that it was just an open hole.
I'm gonna look for evidence.
So is Fizzi.
I will say, Moss, you will reduce and no longer be large.
And that
is where we're going to take our break for the night, guys. So go ahead and get your drinks, your snacks, your peas, your poops, whatever it is you need, and we will be back and find out how these guys are going to escape? Question mark?
no, we die in here, just
We
like
do.
you intended.
Start to.
Hey there, dipshits! It's me, Joey, aka Slooty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Deagle Eagle. We're
OlderNDumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to all our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew, be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So Dipshits mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of Older and Dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black. Down my stand. Fade to black.
Why, hello, everybody. We are back. But of course, before we start, we're going to hear a few words from our Joey.
We have a brand new show, Hunter. You and me, we're doing movie reviews. They're over on the YouTube. You can go check that out, guys. If you like the content that you're enjoying so far. Also, if you like the content that you're enjoying so far, please sub here on Twitch. You can watch it ad-free and watch the VODs that catch up. If you don't want to catch up that way, you can do it on YouTube, youtube.com/OlderNDumber. We got all the videos going up there. I'm a little behind on the thumbnails, but don't worry. Episodes are coming up. I'm working on them now. And if you want to support the content, patreon.com/OlderNDumber is the best way to do it. As low as $5 a month, you can support us and help us make the content better and get us to conventions and shows near you. That's it.
And
That's
if you're
all I
over
got.
at YouTube, make sure you...
No.
Ring my bell.
Only if you want updates. Sometimes YouTube doesn't give you your updates also, so you got to be on the watch for those.
All right, guys.
What?
We are going to get back into the action here. So last we left off, you were all able to successfully stop the room from filling with any more water. The water is now 7 feet high in a 10-foot room. Everything in here is basically obliterated and destroyed. One person right now gets to make an investigation check to try and find the last piece of evidence. The DC is 18.
Fizzy.
Wait.
Can't
1,
we
2,
have
3,
advantage
4,
because
5, 6,
people are
7,
looking around together?
8.
Yeah, I can't help Fizzy, no.
One person, you're all spread out. One person in 7 feet of water. One person gets to make an investigation check. DC 17. 18. Didn't even need it. Fizzy, as you're taking in the situation, the water's stopped. You're drenched. Everyone's drenched. Take a moment and you look around and you see a sort of like corkboard situation that's floating towards you, and you see pinned into the side that's pointing upwards, the last thing left on this is a note. You take it off, you read it, and it says, "Where are the 3 seals?" Other than that, You guys are currently just in this room.
So I'll put that with the map inside my bag. Yeah.
I flounder over here to the dais.
We have
This sucks.
I go up on the dices. We have a sending stone. Should we send a message to the captain to prepare Tapas for an attack?
Probably. I found a map that all the places they're gonna hit, and I'll show it to Kayth, and I'll let everybody else know where they are, and then I'll also give you, Kayth, the note from the cork board.
Should we put all of that stuff in the bag of holding? We're in the water right now, so I can't take things to sort of, I don't know. I don't feel like now is the place to sort of go through the notes we found. Do you want to just put them in the bag of holding so they don't get wet?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll pick up the sending stone, I guess. And this goes to the captain, right? The commander, captain?
That is the sending stone you have, correct?
Darius Helm. And I'll send a message through, or we'll activate.
What do you say?
Should probably tell them we're stuck in this room.
Darius, we traced down the evil Tapas is Tapas about to be assaulted.
Okay. May I
Do we see this map? Like, what else am I supposed to think on this map? Just because you're under what?
That's not even what I was gonna say. I was gonna say we don't need to lead with "we have tracked the evil." We should probably just get straight to the point and have extra words.
Tapas about to be attacked.
Plans for an attack on Tapas found. I think that's probably good.
Targets, harbor, eye.
And I'll put the targets in there. We will be back as soon as we can. We are trapped. And I think that's all under 25 words if we want to put anything else in there.
Marin, Dagon.
Yep.
Who's the other person?
Mithros.
Mithros. There were targets.
Yeah. And I think that's under 25 words you mentioned.
Alright. You will take out the sending stone. You will relay that message. You will see the magic happen. And the message seems to be sent.
Was not sent. This is an anti-magic chamber.
You wait a minute or so for a response. There is no response.
Great. Can Obi walk under this water?
Well, now what do? We're stuck in here forever.
There's got to be a way out.
Can Obi walk under the water? Or... I mean, he's in the water submerged fully right now, right?
Oh, yes, because Obi is holding Fizzi up. So Fizzi is like water to his chest.
Can Obi and Moss trade places?
Or can Fizzi just swim?
Fizzi doesn't have to swim.
Well, I'm just wondering if Obi can start bashing on the again if he's if he can breathe underwater and just start doing that, I guess is my intention here. I mean, even if it's at disadvantage, if you can just start wailing on it with force damage, eventually it's gotta get. I assume.
I don't see why not.
Knowing Obi will be in here for the next 12 hours.
You just see bubbles come up from under the water.
Unless does anybody else have any idea? Really have anything to deal with anything that's going on? I can go down and
Fresh
try
out of ideas. This seems like an archaeologist problem.
to,
Can I kind of swim down and around the area and see if there's any like small currents that indicate that the water might be leaking out somewhere?
I would say you have the appropriate amount of constitution to be able to spend some time underwater and look around. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Could I assist with that since I can breathe underwater?
I suppose if Moss yells out that her intention that she's doing that, yes. But if she's just doing it on her own, then no.
I'm gonna swim under and see if any of this water's going anywhere.
Okay,
Okay,
I will also look, but I'll probably go on the other side. That's a good
In
idea.
case, like, I'm gonna become a Gilman and turns into a fucking Dagon.
So I'll start looking as well.
Do I
Kayth
get
died.
advantage, or are you doing your own thing?
I was gonna roll my own check,
So
but
you each, if you're on opposite sides, then you each roll your own.
goal.
Moss goes
Remember
down.
that time? Remember
Moss
that
goes-
time you had an idea, Moss? And Kayth was like, I have that idea, but better.
No, why would we not look for that if we have the?
Moss, you go down and you're
Right.
like, this is a great idea. And then immediately just dive into papers and it's like covered your face. Kayth goes down, immediately comes back up. No, I'm just kidding. But no, so you both will go down. Moss, the time you spend, doesn't seem like you can find anything. Kayth, as you begin to, look around as best you can underwater, looking for if there's a current, you sort of stand still, you float still for a moment. You don't feel the water moving other than the ripples you guys make themselves. Can't see any water leakage anywhere. What would you see?
Well, we're in here for the next 2 days, guys.
Yeah, oh, man.
Let me see. You'll go down, you don't see any of that stuff. But you will come back up. You do not find what you were trying to look for.
Hey, remember that time you got a natural 20 and nothing fucking happened?
It didn't matter.
Ah, the power of the natural 20 diminished to nothing.
So Kayth will come up, tell you guys he doesn't find anything. Moss, with him saying you don't find it, he doesn't find anything, for some reason in the back of your head you start to think, give me is intelligence or wisdom higher for you?
The back of the head roll. Insight.
I'm pretty sure they're both terrible.
Do you have proficiency in insight?
Intelligence. Hang on. Intelligence. No. Wisdom. I have. Survival. I have proficiency in.
Insight.
Survival?
She's better at insighting.
Do you
Yeah.
have insight?
Yeah. Insight. I have +2.
And what's your survival?
+5.
I think your survival
I'm a
would work
farmer.
better here. You can roll a survival with advantage and piggyback off of Kayth.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Moss, you go down. You can't find anything. Kayth goes down. He can't find anything. Comes up. You're looking around.
Fizzi, this room
Moss.
sucks.
You think of
Sure does.
One possible thing at the moment. I'm gonna whisper it to you.
Where are you gonna whisper it to me?
I have to have
Can't
all
have
of this
out in
dry
Discord.
cleaned. Seems like the animators really want to show off their wet fur effects right now.
Yeah.
Do you think Kayth looks weird with the gills?
It's just a magical necklace.
I don't think he knows that he gets gills in the water. Like, I think he just thinks he can breathe underwater.
These are the two things you come up with in your head.
Do a little wave at Kayth as he pops up and like blows water out of his gills. I haven't found anything yet.
That's very weird. I really would like to think that that's not how birds work.
I don't.
He has to switch back to air to
I guess
talk.
I don't understand what you mean. Because
Those
you're
are-
talking about where the water was coming from, yeah?
Mhm.
So you're saying reopen one of those? Is that what you're thinking?
So your thought process in Moss's head right now is you couldn't see where the water ended, but
Yeah.
it has to be coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
You guys just plugged them all up to not let water in here. But if you opened one of them and opened the wall up, because if you did more damage, it's gotta just that you could swim up it. But you don't know if it gets smaller at the end. So would everyone be able to stay fitting all the way through? You could send one person like Kayth, because he's small. But if he then if he can't come back and tell you, everyone dies. Or your other thought
We don't know.
Or your other thought is that if everyone goes under the water, you find some way to put.
That was the question I was asking you. I thought you meant the door flaps.
No, that's two different ideas.
Got it.
You had two
Got
different
it.
ideas.
I have two ideas, guys. The first one, God just told you. The second one, we could all go under there and put some leverage on the door and try and open it that way.
Like the main door?
Yeah.
The opening up the tunnels way, we don't know how far the tunnels could go. So
Forever, it seemed.
I could try to swim up there if we opened it bigger, just to see.
Yeah, but then the water will start coming in again.
It's true. How
Kayth,
many minutes will we?
Couldn't you take like an archaeological look at the door and be like, I know how
That's-
these mechanisms function.
I think
This door is not ancient or metal.
With the power of our powerful artificer who's treading water right now.
I think we have time to try both. If we start with the door and fail, there's not any water rushing in at the moment. But if we do get the door, all of the water will leave the room anyways. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Kayth said, you could just wait 2 days.
You could wait 2 days.
Well, you can survive 3 days without water. But luckily we have
enough
plenty.
water.
You guys can drink your way out.
That's so much water.
I'm sure it's fresh water.
Well, does it smell like the ocean in here?
It smells like
I dived down.
Water.
Okay, so it's drinkable.
Moss,
Little
you dived
dysentery
down.
never killed anyone.
I'm gonna go scrounge around the ocean floor here for some leverage.
Ocean floor. I would say
Any
after
beams?
after a few minutes, you
I pop back up
could find
next to
something
Fizzi.
usable, like a metal pole of some kind.
Fizzi's
Fizzi.
gonna concentrate on his multi-tool.
Can I ask you a question?
Crowbar.
Is this do you think this is just a regular door? It's just like a big metal one?
In between, I pop up for air and I go down. Before I go down, I say, "Is anyone gonna help me try this?" And then I dive back down.
Hang on, I'm talking to Fizzi about doors.
Moss dives in. And he's like, "Oh, okay, what?"
You could talk psychically.
What were we saying,
Moss
RaRa?
can't talk psychically underwater.
So
Absolutely can.
They're
you're
the
like
ones talking. I'm the one trying to
You're
do
like-
business.
you're like a mechanical genius. You built Obi. You know how things work. Do you think this is just a regular door, or do you think this is some kind of magic door?
Well, I'm hoping it's not a magical door.
Okay, I didn't ask you what you were hoping for. I'm asking, like, look over at the door and give me your best Fizzi assessment of the door.
It is underwater. You'd have to go down there and swim to it.
Hold my backpack, please, RaRa. I'll be right
I
back.
hold Fizzi's backpack.
All right, Fizzi's gonna go look at the door.
Moss, Fizzi floats up next to you.
In my head, I say, "Oh, welcome. Nice of you to
Boss.
show up."
Thanks. Gotta check out this door real quick. See if it.
Are you
it's-
kidding? You're
If it
here to
seems if it's
check out the
magical or
door?
not. I can't hold my breath for that long.
Okay, bye.
You can hold your breath for a minute, right? Minute plus.
Would that be what I would roll for to see if the door is, where I was asking if it's magical or not, or would I do arcane?
Magical or mechanical?
Yeah.
An investigation could help you decipher whether it is magical or mechanical. It looks mechanical.
Hang on, Moth. I'll be right back. Fizz will swim up.
Hey, I'll suffocate down here.
Just surface.
Well, it's mechanical.
Okay, so you've got a powerful magical multi-tool, right?
Yep. It looks like a crowbar right now.
How do you think we can cut in there and get to the gutty works of this thing and pop it open?
Yes, you can. Athletics. No advantage or anything, just straight athletics.
Like if we can loosen the locks even a little bit, that would go a long way for us being able to push it open.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make it anything that can cut into it, but I know I could definitely help Moss try to open it.
You guys waiting for me to tell her results, or you're going to have your conversation still?
You're the DM.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna let Rob like, all right, I'll be right back though. I'm gonna go see if I can help Moss, and Fizz is gonna dive back down and try to help Moss open the door.
Okay. As you dive back down, you will see Moss has taken this like metal rod, shoved it into the circular door handle, and is sort of like underwater, like trying to pull down on it and make the door move. And you watch as she like just pulls on it with all of her strength, and the bar is like bending. Just she's trying to pull down on it.
You know what kind of bars don't bend? Magical bars.
So she's she's pulling down on it.
Can I get down there and like tap her on the shoulder, or actually we're psychic? Moss, here, try it with this. Then we'll both do the multi. If we can both do the multi-tool, would she be able to get advantage?
You could change it to a longer pole instead of a crowbar, and yeah. Or
Okay.
just a longer crowbar. And that should
Yeah, we'll do that.
I'm gonna resurface in between before my next attempt here. and use that.
All right. So yeah, you'll take that. You'll just chuck the pole, and Fizzi will make a longer crowbar, and the two of you now are pulling on it. So that's two of you doing it. One of you can do it with advantage. 23. Now you're doing it, and it's not bending, and you're both like, so Fizzi's like pushing, Moss is pulling down, and Fizzi, you're just like swimming into it, trying to push it, and Moss, you're pulling it, and while you're down there, you can hear the like creaking of the metal in the inside, mechanisms and such, and you're putting a lot of force into it, but you can feel it could give, but there's not enough here. There's not enough strength going in.
Is this accurate for Obi?
That he's on the dais? Yeah.
Yeah. I climb up onto him, and then I fly over here in the little 3-foot space that I have. And I sort of am above these guys, and I'm just gonna like push my hands on the ceiling and push my foot down on the pole.
We're at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't think your foot.
Can Obi help?
On the top. Could.
Can anyone?
Anyone could help if you guys get underwater and go help. Yeah. You
here, we're all here. We're all under the water. I'm under the water.
Not sure how
Please
much
help.
I'm gonna be.
It's okay. We're all here together as a team, a family.
I mean, he did say in his DM maybe you all could go underwater.
I couldn't push from the ceiling, but I can stand underwater and touch
I have
it.
a -1 strength. I'm pushing as hard as I can. Because we all have to be here to help, apparently. That's what May said.
So, Moss said that, first of all. So, Moss, you probably go up, get some air, come back down. Moss, being the team coordinator of this, how is everyone, where do you push, you're like, you go here and push here, you pull here. What do you tell people to do?
I don't know.
So
really...
hold on. If it's
Fizzi swimming, really
it's
not
a
helpful.
It's a bulkhead, right? So it's a circle.
Moss, you should push because you have the highest strength.
Yeah.
We have the bar through it like this.
So it's a big circle, about foot in diameter. And
Let me get up close to the camera because you're not hearing what I'm saying.
There's prongs in it, so it's going through it, and then you're pulling like this. You're trying to leverage it downwards.
Is this accurate?
It's about accurate, correct, yes.
Okay, so if Moss grabs the high end and Obi grabs the low end, that would be the most effective. One
It's
can
not
lift and
coming
one
all
can
the way-
push.
It's not coming all the way through, I don't think.
It's long. He can make, if you need it longer, he can make a longer crowbar. That's the magical tool
Yeah,
of this.
That's a magical tool.
Yeah, let's do it.
The Toots cool or what? What's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse thing?
The Mouse-Catool. Mouse-Catool.
Okay, so you can make it longer. So you're saying, Moss, you're going to go on one end, Obi on the other end. What are
Yeah.
you having everybody else do?
And the rest of us are probably sort of in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take one of them and then put one of them on Obi's side so that way we can...
Okay, so we've got Moss and someone on one side, Obi and another
I'll
one
take
on one side.
Fizzi.
Take Fizzi, okay. So Moss and Fizzi on one side, Obi and someone else on the other side.
I can do it.
Okay, and then
My
where
friend.
do you want Kayth?
Kayth, do whatever
He
you
could grab
think
the
is best.
circle and
Yeah.
Sure.
And Sable's also grabbing the circle.
Sable's
Sable's
on dry land.
yeah, he's on
Yeah.
dry land.
No, he's got to
floating.
help. He's got to help. We're doing this as a
I
family.
don't think he can.
We have to do this as a family, Hunter.
I don't think he has enough
What do you want me
time
to roll?
to stay underwater. All right, so now everybody's in there. Everyone's going to do an athletics check, and you all get advantage.
It's not just okay. Okay.
22, 20.
I got a 12. That's the best you're gonna get out of me.
20, 12, 16. We just need Obi now.
Oh shit.
Obi, you better fucking represent. I am a fucking 4'8" bat girl.
Wait, did you say athletics?
Obi!
That was wrong. I didn't roll athletics. That was strength. Sorry.
I think the same thing, unless he has a plus to that. Nice. Okay.
Is that the first good roll in Obi's entire lifetime?
You guys are putting all of your strength into this. You're all sort of like underground, all of you screaming in your heads, so you're all hearing each other psychically in your heads, yelling and grunting. And,
I hate that.
And again, you can continue to hear that bulkhead door. You can hear that metal, like, just putting the pressure on itself, squeezing all the tension of the mechanics on the inside of the door. And eventually, you're going to hear a snap. And when you do, all of your guys' force is going to send the bar in a circle, and whoosh, and it
We
will
just all
open.
we all spiral out of this in a big.
The door is
fucking
going
whirlpool.
to swing open, and you guys are going to start rushing out with the water. Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Danger sense.
You do have that. You can have advantage.
Ugh.
Noticing
The
me.
advantage did not help. All right, you needed
Oh no.
a 14 to save. So anybody who
It's
saves,
because Sable didn't help on the door. He got tangled up with you.
anybody who saves takes half damage. As you all tumble out and like
Take 0 damage.
the water's like, you know, creating waves, and you're like tumbling underneath, kind of like getting stuck under, like in the water. You're hitting each other. You're flying in. You're hitting the door on the way out. So if you failed,
Not me. I'm a
if
streamline.
you failed, you take 13 bludgeoning damage. If you succeeded, you take 7. Or if you're Carter with evasion, you take 0.
What was the save?
Slipping through like a little fish. I'm salmon laddering right now.
So you guys will spill out of the room, and when you do, you will find yourselves in the very first room where the lumen leaf was on the pedestal in the center.
Is the lumen leaf still there?
There is just a pedestal there. There is no vines, no growth, nothing.
Fucker.
And there is water covered everywhere, as it has spilled into this room and into the tunnels.
I think the kobolds know we're here, probably.
Who cares about kobolds, Kayth?
I'm just saying that when we try to leave here, we're probably going to have more resistance than coming in.
Who has the highest perception?
I have a
Passive
14.
perception.
I have
I
a
have
14.
15.
Ah, do you think it's Moss then, huh?
Moss and RaRa are both 15.
Okay. Yeah, so there's the talk of the kobolds, and everything just happened, but you guys start, like, listening. And other than water rushing, which there's water now in the tunnels, so if someone were going to be charging through them and running through them, you would hear the splash, 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 splash through the water. You guys don't hear any.
Guys, I think, do we hear, like, because some people were partying, do we hear, like, any of that?
You listen
Or
for
are
a
we
moment.
too far away?
Don't hear anything from here.
I think it might be empty, guys. Can I go up?
Maybe it was another time puzzle, and we're like 7 weeks in the future again or something.
Can I like sneak
Not-
forwards or backwards or wherever we were progressing through here to like where I was locking people into their rooms and stuff?
Certainly.
Can I see if any of those are still there?
Yeah, if anyone's looking to stealth and do that, go ahead and make a stealth check.
You'll make a stealth check. Seven, 6, 29.
These guys are soaking wet, so like even though you're trying to be quiet, it's just like puddling of water coming off of you guys.
I am.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even like up and adventuring yet. I'm fucking wringing my hair out.
So yeah, as you guys are getting up and trying to put yourselves together, and some of you are sort of trying to sneak towards the door. Kayth is being very stealthy, but the rest of you are just dripping with water. But you'll make it up to the first door and look down the hallway that you came from. There's water lining the entire thing, and the water's still sort of moving. But you don't see anyone down this hallway, nor do you hear anyone.
Really falling in the camp of Brother Ulrich's a reason, but he's probably not. But
And like the doors where I locked people in.
Those are
what
a few
those
hallways
like?
down, but you guys could continue through if you'd like. If you do, you'll come to the first hallway where there was those doors, and you will see that they are both closed.
Like with the stuff still in it?
Hold on. You will see one of them was broken down.
Okay, can I take my shovel back?
Yes, you can.
And I think I used one more thing. I can't remember what it was, but I want that back
Crowbar,
too.
I will say whatever that other thing was, because we don't know what it is. It's
Broke?
broken. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take my shovel.
Okay.
And then put that back in my bag.
There was also
Is
a
there
door to the
evidence?
left. Of those doors you closed, there was a door to the left where people where kobolds were in there like riffraffing and stuff. You look in and it's empty.
Being real troublemakers.
Well, I hope your sending stone message went through because there's nobody here.
and we through the doors we didn't really do investigation. In is it just one room through the door that's broken through?
If you look into the door that's broken, it looks like it was a barracks. There's like beds and stuff in kobold beds and stuff in there. But it is also completely empty.
Maybe we just
You'll
try
also
to-
notice that the room that they were riffraffing in, it's completely empty, but you had saw them like eating and playing cards and stuff. None of that stuff is there.
So they packed. They had time to pack. How long were we in there?
Almost 10 minutes.
But you also went through the puzzles, so 10 minutes plus that. So you would probably guess
Like 20 minutes.
I have a
20 to
more
30.
important question.
20 to
Are these dusty and cobwebbed like no one was ever there, or have these rooms been used recently?
They've been used. They aren't dusty and cobwebby. But they are empty.
Can I start, I'm gonna start running out of here.
Yeah, maybe we should just get back to the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Moss, you just start booking it.
I'm going after Moss.
Kayth, you're booking
Yeah.
it.
Fizzi and Obi will follow.
They
Fizzi,
passed.
you're
They
booking it.
passed me wringing out my jacket, and I just start following.
You guys are booking it out of the tunnels, and you'll eventually make it to those like as you're running through, there is nothing and nobody. You run, you make it to the stairs that led to the entrance, you run up the stairs as fast as you can, you get outside. No guards here either. But you are back in the forest where the entrance to this was, and you see the purple leaf trees, the purple leaf trees, the tandem trees, and the red dirt. But there's nothing else up here.
I start taking off towards the boat.
Where's the boat?
Yep.
As
Yeah.
you guys remember, it's about a day travel back to the boat.
Jesus
And-
Christ.
And you
Yeah,
guys,
we can. Can we double time it?
You guys woke up, semi early this morning to take this on, so it's gonna take you a day's travel to get back. You could, if you decide to, we could try and shorten that from a day's travel to. Let me see. Let me open up the my travel
Before,
news.
while you're looking things up,
Mhm.
can I do some sort of nature check just to like see which direction they went? Is there any disturbed ground, footprints? Can I tell how many there
Yeah,
were?
be survival, I think. For tracking.
And I assume we're only about, like, if they took off right when we entered that room, we're only 20 minutes behind. But I don't imagine they cleared out that entire thing in an instant.
So if you decide to book it, your survival check will have a -5 penalty. If you decide to not book it, you won't have a penalty. But you could do that while trying to do it. If you guys book it, you'll make it to the boat 6 miles faster, which would be... oh, sorry, I just had it. Let's see. 25, so 30 miles in a day, 3 hours, 4. So you would get there... you'd get there 2 hours faster if you book. Well, 3 hours faster if you book it. Giving you 3 hours to start the boat, but then need to rest.
My thought process is this, teammates, and feel free to interject. I think we play it safe. That way we can't afford to get lost or have anything happen. We have an opportunity to catch up with them. If we need to, we can fight them, question them, and then get back to the boat safely.
No, I like that. Plus, then Fizzi can get his flash of geniuses back.
Well, I mean, they're gonna go. They're gonna go overland, presumably,
Unless they
which
teleport.
means we can go faster by boat anyway.
That being said, can I still, like, from here, not even just moving yet, make a survival check to see if there are footprints, any
Mhm.
indication of, like, them leaving, like, footprints disappearing, like they teleported?
All right. If you guys don't want to make the faster move, then yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check, Moss. And I'd
Could I make
I'd actually say you could with the survival check, because you can, if you want to take your time, I'll let you take a 10. But if you want to get it done right now, you have to roll. Taking your time means wasting more time, but it's up to you.
Could I make an investigation check for any arcane transportation while she's looking for like tracks and physical means?
For any arcane.
Like I'm wondering if there's like a teleport, like someone like there's components on the ground used up, stuff.
Sure.
Like that.
I will tell you, Kayth, that as you look around, you, with the knowledge you have, do not see anything that would cause you to think that out here.
Okay.
13. You will see that there are no tracks whatsoever, as though there was no one here.
That's real weird. Can you try the sending stone again?
No, it's once per day.
No, so there's no tracks and there's no evidence of teleportation of any kind?
Correct. That is
Unless
the
they were
correct assumption in this area.
Yeah.
In this area. They could have teleported from inside, I guess. But there are no tracks, not even the guards from earlier?
Correct.
What the fuck?
They might have been illusions the entire time.
There was never any kobolds.
There's no warm bossing, say.
I I'm perturbed by this information, but there's nothing I can really do, so I guess I start heading back to the boat.
You all see Moss just start heading back into the woods.
Yeah, I guess that's
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Can Fizzi look around with his spyglass real quick?
Certainly can, yeah. Go ahead and give me, your investigation with your spyglass. And we'll see what happens. With the spyglass, 14. Fizzi, everyone starts to leave, and you sort of pick up the spyglass and start looking around, and as you look around, you see that there is a faint aura of magic in this area. You aren't able to tell what the magic is without, detecting the magic, but the arcane lens tells you there is a faint aura of magic here, or at least there was an aura of magic here that has faded.
Okay. Alright, Fizzi and Obi will follow.
I'm gonna start taking paperwork out of my bag as just. I know it's not gonna be like sitting down and investigating, but I'm looking through the papers and stuff that we got that I didn't look through.
Yeah.
Really.
While you guys are walking through, too, Sable will sort of. So, if they weren't there, then where are they?
On their way to Tapas, maybe.
You see Sable sort of like
some magic down there, but I wasn't able to tell what kind.
Or they were in Tapas the whole time. We just wasted our time out here getting wet.
Sable's like gives a sort of like sad whimper. Kayth, you'll start trying to look through the papers that you were able to gather, and this is what you will gain from them. The first bit of papers that you will see, it says puzzles, and underneath it you see essentially a big scrap paper with tons of different things written and a bunch of them crossed out, and you see 6 of them with numbers next to them. The one with the first number next to it is Lumen Leaf. The second one is Naga. The third one is Gargoyle. The fourth one is the Eye. The fifth is Duskbrow, and the sixth is Varric. And you can sort of make out some of the ones that were crossed out. For some of the ones that were crossed out, you see Gale Weaver. You see Mava. You see Briar. You see Marin. You see Magicless. And you see Chester.
He knows about Chester.
He knows about everything.
He planted Chester.
I knew that bitch was bad.
Hey,
He's crossed off for a reason.
Gale Weaver, Briar, Marin, Magicless, Chester. What was the other one?
From reading this list, you imagine this was his ideas for the riddles you did, and those were ones he was going to use, but decided to use the 6 with numbers next to it.
Should I write those down?
I can tell them to you if you'd like.
This doesn't feel like it's an
I can also take a picture. It looks kind of like this.
This
Wow,
is what
that's
Hunter
crazy.
used for the puzzle.
What's the other batch of?
The other batch of stuff, you will see sort of like a bunch of correspondent notes kind of things. Like it says it's like a book that says like orders to give, or not orders to give, messages to send. And one of them, which is the one you're able to see that's legible, is you see a message to Kobold 126, and
Damn.
it
Trust
says
me, Kobold.
it says It says, make sure to speak these 3 things in front of the priest. Purple leafed trees. Red dirt. Tandem trees.
They're all fucking sleeper agents!
Or
No, it just was to
it was
lure
a
us
trap.
here,
Yeah, it was to get us here.
to get us occupied while he assaulted Tapas.
I think we should try and double time it now.
Yeah.
So with all of the evidence you have collected, you gathered evidence that he created puzzles for you, that he fed information, and that he was working on some sort of undead half-dragon. He's looking for the 3 seals. He says that someone in Tapas knows, with 3 names that didn't get crossed out, and a map with locations to strike. And obviously you guys are west winging it to the boat, I assume.
Yeah, we're sprinting it to the boat.
Makes sense. I will say that you guys are going to be able to sprint to where the boat is. You'll be able to get there, and the boat seems fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You'll be able to load up and get yourself unanchored to start heading back towards Tapas, and that will be a full day's travel, and you can rest on the boat. So we would be at that night's long rest if there is anything you all would like to discuss before waking up the next day. As
Very
you guys
likely.
ride towards Tapas.
I'm sitting on the edge of the boat.
What are the rest of you doing?
Fizzi'd be driving the boat.
No, we have our friend.
No, he didn't come on this one, I don't think.
Correct. It was just you guys.
Damn.
What's Kayth and Moss doing?
I'm just trying to think of a plan, but doesn't seem like we can do much. He's probably executing his plan as we speak.
Yeah, sitting, hoping everyone there is dead.
So there is a... You're muted. Oh, she wasn't talking to us. Never mind. So yeah, the vibe is a bit sad and not hopeful as you make your way towards Tapas. And you will all start to take your long rests and fall asleep. So each of you can go ahead and mark your long rest. Regain what it is you get back.
I'll roll my 1d6 plus.
Oh, for psychicness for the next morning?
No, for my wand of magic missile.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
So I get 4 back.
Okay. You all will slowly wake up the next day as the sun sort of warms up your now dry bodies, and you can start to see the Tapas docks in the distance. Not close enough to really make anything out yet, but you know it's coming up. What would you all like to do?
Oh, they're just great plumes of smoke rising into the sky. That's a good sign that we're on time.
I would say that you wouldn't have been able to tell yet, but as you get a tiny bit closer, you don't see any plumes of smoke.
I'm gonna send another sending. Reaching out and just saying, "Is everything okay? Didn't hear back from your previous message. Please check in."
Is that your message?
Yeah, pretty much. And I'll repeat the things we said in the last message.
Okay.
Stopping the.
You will send your message. You'll watch as the magic goes. You wait a few moments. There is no response.
Slap it out of hand.
Oh, what do you do? Say it again.
No, next time someone gives us a sending stone, I'm just gonna fucking slap it out of their hands.
This is why we need to get Priples, guys.
We're sending spell.
I'm not fucking wasting a spell slot on that bullshit.
I will need Moss and RaRa with the highest perceptions to give me perception checks.
No, don't roll with advantage,
I will
please. Stop.
Yeah, go ahead. Very nice. Who is this guy, Roy Kent?
I turned it off advantage and now it won't roll.
Okay. As you guys are looking off in the distance towards Tapas, trying to make out if you can see anything, Moss and RaRa, you don't see smoke. But as Moss begins to point out, you do see something familiar in the water. Two somethings familiar in the water.
Get the fuck out of here.
As the waters, and as you guys approach Tapas, you'll notice that the shores, the water level has risen, and the water is much higher as you're getting closer. And you look out into the harbor, and Moss will point out the figures. Two huge, hulking elementals keep watch in the center of the harbor and have caused the water to rise. And you will also notice boats that have been capsized and landlocked.
Well, it's not Theric Mall.
What would you guys like to do as you approach Tapas?
We have to sneak our way into town.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I have a crazy idea that's never happened in any movie because movies don't exist. We jump in the water. We get under a capsized boat. And we walk it
Nope.
to shore.
No. No.
I think we should land a little bit away from Tapas and try to sneak our way in.
You guys aren't Pirates of the Caribbean's fans, huh? It shows.
Fizzi thinks that's a great idea.
The only person strong enough to hold that boat down is you, because we know Obi's not gonna do
What do
it.
you mean hold it down? It floats.
Have you
You
ever
can
turned
float
a
it.
cup over in the bathtub and pushed it down?
She wasn't saying.
You gotta
all the
hold
way-
that shit down.
She wasn't
No,
saying
all the way
under the
down.
water. She was saying just on top of the water, let it.
She
float.
said, stop. She said Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, they had it down, but I was just
Jack
trying to-
Sparrow, Jack Sparrow, Will Turner carry that on the
Okay,
bottom of the
call the
sea.
game. We're not
I'm
going to do
calling
anything in
you.
the next 5 minutes. Just call it. And that is where we will leave tonight's episode
She's trying to eat
of
her
Not
tacos.
Pirates.
Well, everybody, that is where we're going to end tonight's session of Coralthea
Of Not Pirates.
Waking Fates.